Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain for You. Today's topic is going to be the more of a problem you perceive something to be, ... And I'll finish that in a minute. So, welcome to Monday. I'm shooting this on Sunday afternoon. You got the sun trying to set behind those trees. It's a late afternoon. Beautiful day. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise and the static. Got a dog barking off in the distance. Breathe in the courage. Exhale the fear. Breathe in the certainty. Exhale the doubt. All right. So, the more of a problem you perceive something to be, ... the more of a problem it is and becomes. So, the first thing that jumps out at me is, of course, your symptoms, your TMS, your anxiety, your depression, your sadness, your emotions, your thinking. Anything that you perceive to be a problem, and then the amount of time you spend trying to fix that problem or judge yourself by that problem, the bigger of a problem it becomes. So I like anxiety for this example because people will say, oh, my pain is feeling a little bit better, but boy, the anxiety is way up. How do I fix that? And then they start to go down the path of fixing their anxiety. And I'm not suggesting learning a little bit more about it is not a good thing to do. Wow, excuse me. I'm not suggesting that learning more about anxiety or TMS, these are good things to do. But as you know, so much of what I suggest and share every day is all about calming down, relaxing, not taking it all as if it's catastrophic in the end of the world. Waking up and you're feeling anxious? Okay, it's an anxious day. Has that been the case for the past 6 weeks? Okay, it's an anxious time. The world is kind of a crazy place right now. It's all right to be anxious. Don't let it rule your life. Don't spend the next 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months trying to fix your anxiety. Because what we focus on tends to grow and magnify. And the more of a problem we perceive this anxiety to be, ... the bigger of a problem it is. And then we can literally give ourselves anxiety attacks trying to fix anxiety, right? Same thing goes with the pain. The more of a problem we perceive the pain or the other symptoms to be, the bigger those problems get. What we focus on tends to grow and magnify. So, how does that relate to TMS? Too much stress, too much shit, too much thinking, too much fear. Well, if you're really fearful of these uncomfortable sensations, which is all they are, created in the brain, which is all it is, you're going to start viewing the world through that lens of, I'm broken, I've got a major problem to fix. I got to fix it. And I don't know what my neighbor's doing. Noisy. So, it's a fairly simple message. Try not to take your problems as if they're the worst thing in the world. You wake up feeling sad. Okay, it's a sad day. So what? Whatever. You wake up and your back hurts. Okay, so what? Whatever. Why do I say that? Because we know, we've studied, we've learned, we understand what this mind-body syndrome is, this neural circuit pain. Love that phrase that Dr. Schubner has recently started using. Because that's all it is circuits in the brain that are interpreting something as dangerous and therefore turning on pain. And these neural circuits can be learned, right? Schubner's unlearn your pain basically means let's teach the brain that there's no danger so it can let go. So that being said, it's a simple message. Try not to perceive your current problems as problems, because the more you do, the bigger they get. The bigger they get, the more of a problem you seem to have. Oh no. So what do you guys think? What are some of the problems that you may be focused on? And look, it may be a problem with somebody in your life. The more of a problem your spouse's behavior is, the more you perceive it as a problem, the bigger it gets. Because you're just walking around waiting for it to happen. I can't believe they've done that so many times, and I'm ready to pop the minute they do it again. Right? The more of a problem you perceive something like that, socially, interpersonally, the more uptight and aggravated you're going to be, and every time it happens, it's going to enrage you even more and more and more. All right. Nobody's perfect. I know I'm not. So, the more of a problem you perceive something to be, the bigger of a problem it gets. If you want your problems to not be so big, stop defining them as something so horrible that you gotta fix it. Right? So, yeah, that's what I got to say about it. We do have a huge bird of prey. I don't know if it's an eagle or some other kind of a hawk, falcon. It's pretty big. Just circling up there behind the trees. I'm not going to try to catch it because it's so far away. Probably won't show up on camera anyway. But I do love seeing that silently gliding throughout the crisp, cool air. All right. So, love you guys and gals. If you have some problems, don't view them as such huge problems that they dictate and control your life in every waking moment and every thought that you have. Because the bigger of a problem you perceive it to be, the bigger of a problem it becomes. So, love you guys and gals. We'll see you on Tuesday. See ya.